Hello and welcome to iGen Hut. My name is Manju Jose and I hope all my friends are doing well. Now CBSE has put out some of the specimen papers and that's a big news with some shocking changes, especially the way you would be answering the grammar section. In this video, I am going to discuss English Language and Literature paper code number 184 which has been released recently by CBSE. Why is this video important? Because the format of the question paper is different from what it was in 2022, which had 2 semester papers and that was out of 40. I'm showing you the paper on the screen so that it's easy for you to understand the syllabus and the format of the question paper right now so that you can prepare accordingly, okay? So let's get started. Let's first look at the reading comprehension. There's no change in it. In fact, answering it has become much easier with the cues given along with the questions. You can see the questions here. The cues have been already given. See, the first question is from the paragraph 1. The second question is also from paragraph 1. When it is given like that and when the paragraphs have been mentioned here, it is easy for you to locate where the question is from and it's much easier than searching the entire passage for the questions. The only thing CBSE has taken away is the internal option to answer the comprehension questions. Earlier they used to give 12 questions and 10 out of 12 were supposed to be answered. This year 10 questions of 1 mark each will be given and all the 10 questions are compulsory. You can see 5 out of 10 questions are MCQ types and rest of them are objective type questions. The second passage, a case-based one, is pretty much the same. However, questions based on visual inputs, statistical data, or charts are basically covered in this particular passage. For visually impaired candidates, separate questions have been given. The biggest changes happened in the grammar portion. Now, as far as the new question paper pattern is concerned, 12 questions on gap filling, reported speech, and error correction were asked. You have to attempt any 10 of them. In the earlier format, we used to get unedited passages for the error correction as well as for the omission, where the child is asked to find the error and to correct it, and where we have to mention the error and the correct word against that particular line. Now this time 3 different questions have been given for error corrections, in which only one is provided with the options. Question number 4, we can see it is provided with the options, whereas the other questions, see, identify the error in the given sentence from a school magazine report and supply the correction. The option is not given here. And again, identify the error on a shop's hoarding and supply the correction for the following. So here also no option have been provided. So that is one of the major change. We can see 4 questions on reported speech of 1 mark each, in which only 1 question they have provided the option. See, the reported speech, this is a reported speech question without any option given. This is again another one, the second one. And here we can see 4 options given. So we can expect 4 questions based on reported speech of 1 mark, in which at least for 1 options will be provided. Again, we can see the gap filling questions. 5 gap filling questions have been given on tense, modal verbs and subject verb agreement. We can see the options are also provided for all these 5 questions. So out of these 12 questions, we have to attempt any 10 questions. Coming to the creative writing skills, the examiners are very particular about the content, accuracy, that is grammar and spelling, organization of ideas and format. The first question will be of the formal letter based on a given situation in 100 to 120 words. Last year it was specifically mentioned as letter to the editor, letter placing order, letter of inquiry, complaint letter and so on. As of this year, it is just termed under the general title, formal letter based on a given situation. So you should be very thorough with the letter format. 2 letters will be provided for the formal letter question. We can choose any one of it and it has to be written in 100 to 120 words. The second type of question given in the creative writing skill is analytical paragraph writing. 2 questions will be given as A and B and we have to attempt any one. Analytical paragraph is also supposed to be written in 100 to 120 words. It will be based on a map or a chart, graph or cues. Marks for the analytical paragraph will be awarded on the basis of the content. For 2 marks, organization of ideas for 2 marks, and 1 mark for the accuracy. That is the grammar and the spelling accuracy. Full marks will be awarded only if all the points are included and only if the paragraph is well developed with sustained clarity. You should be able to convey the idea convincingly and should be written in a very formal tone, and formal vocabulary have to be used. So we have to be very careful about the spelling and punctuation and grammar in this part. Coming to the section C, literature part, if you check with your seniors or if you just check the previous year's question papers, you can see the mark distribution was different. As of this year, the highlight is short paragraph questions of 40 to 50 words carries 3 marks, and the long answer questions carries 6 marks each. So let's see them. Starting with the extract 1, it could be from drama or prose. 2 questions will be given. 1 extract out of 2 should be answered. It could be MCQ type questions. See, we have seen 3 MCQ type questions have been given, or 1 fill in the blanks we can see here, and a question based on analysis or interpretation. Pretty similar questions have been given for the other extracts as well. Coming to the short and very long answer questions, 4 out of 5 short answer type questions are to be answered in 40 to 50 words from the book First Flight. And as a cue, it is given. So the name of the chapter is also given along with the questions. Any 2 out of 3 short answer type questions are to be answered in 40 to 50 words each from the Footprints Without Feet. Coming to the long answer type questions, any 1 out of 2 from First Flight to be answered in about 100 to 120 words. And it is given to assess the creativity, imagination and extrapolation beyond the text and across the text. This can be a passage-based question taken from a situation or from a plot from the textbook. The last question will be from Footprints Without Feet. 2 questions will be given. 1 out of 2 long answer type questions have to be answered on the theme or the plot involving the interpretation, extrapolation beyond the text and inference or character sketch to be answered in about 100 to 120 words. This is all about the new question paper pattern. If there is any doubt, kindly comment. Hope you have understood the changes in the question paper pattern. Prepare well by focusing the points we discussed. I'll be back with another video on how to score good marks for the class 10 English sample question paper, which is uploaded in CBSE site. Let us do a detailed study of the question paper. Please subscribe to my channel and enable the bell icon so you'll be getting the notification as soon as I post the video. Thanks for watching iGen Hut. Bye-bye.